Well, if you like bluegrass or folk music, then you are going to absolutely love this event. It's called Crossing the Cumberlands. Here to give us all the details on what we need to know is going to be park manager from the Cumberland Trail Scenic Trail, and that's Bob. And all this is going to be taking place at the Tivoli. Again, you will not want to miss it. Bob, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Well, it's great to be here.
All right, so give us the details on Crossing the Cumberlands.
Well, this is a wonderful event that we're bringing to the Tivoli Theater that is going to support the Cumberland Trail project. And that's one great reason to come, because our project is really important to this area. And by that I mean we've got about 23,000 acres right around Chattanooga that we manage. And we have a trail that runs from Chattanooga to Cumberland Gap on the north end, a 300-mile-long project.
Wow.
We've got 12 trailheads open right here in Hamilton County, 9 in the adjoining counties. And people who use that trail, who explore their backyard in the Cumberlands, are very supportive of what we do. But a lot of them don't know that among the other things we do other than keeping the trail, we are involved in resource management. Now that might be trees and the flora and the animals, but it's also our history and our culture. And our project has been devoted to presenting people who are our neighbors to tell their stories. And one great way to tell the story of the Cumberlands is with the music that our neighbors have made. And we're fairly unique in the trail world in our emphasis on protecting our people's voices, both in narrative, with their life stories, and with their music. And so we're bringing some of our neighbors here who are extraordinary, who've kept pieces of our nation's musical past in extraordinary ways, and are bringing that to the Tivoli Theater. And I promise that no one will be in that theater and leave without having some revelation, some style of music that they've never heard before, the way that they will hear it.
I was going to ask you, we're not just talking about your standard bluegrass or folk music. The artists you're bringing in really put a very strong and unique spin on the music that they're able to perform. Can you give us some examples, maybe who are some of the artists and what we can look forward to?
Absolutely. We're going to bring a group of ballad singers. They may be the last in our nation who can say, yes, I learned these pieces from my father.
Wow.
Was raised in the cradle with them. And these pieces are 200 years old, 400 years old. I don't know of another family like this in our country, and I've been looking for those kind of people for the past 40 years.
Wow.
So they will bring a ballad called The Cumberland Land Here. And it is a story of the crossing of the Cumberlands in 1789 to establish Nashville. And Chattanooga had a large part in that too, with the expedition through the Tennessee River Gorge. And so Chattanooga's tied to this very community in 1789. Here is a first-person account in song. This is the only family in America that kept this song. They've only been on stage twice before on our and that was on our behalf. And they will be there that night to carry this family song, an extraordinary piece of American folk music.
What a story.
So that's part of it. We'll have Emma Bell Miles Dulcimer coming back here. Now, Emma Bell Miles died in, I think it was 1919, but she was a great figure, I think, in American history. She's just being discovered. She studied our music, the music of her neighbors. She was a poet. She was admired as a philosopher here in so many ways. So the State Museum is bringing that back too.
And now we need to get our tickets ahead of time, so give us details on where to purchase tickets for this event. All
right, the tickets are available online at www.tivolichattanooga.com. /events.
Absolutely. We've got that right there on the screen for you. Again, this is happening very soon, November 17th at 7 p.m. As most events at the beautiful Tivoli do, it probably will sell out. So get your tickets now, right?
We should.
All right.
All kinds of music there, and we hope that you'll be there.
Bob, thanks so much for joining us, and thank you for bringing this to our area and helping us celebrate our history.
Thank you.